Today, we're going to be taking a look at the best purple themed inventory that you guys can pick up right now in CS2. This is going to be an updated video to include all the skins from the Armory collection. Also, I will have budget and expensive options in this video, so no matter what your price point, there will be an option in this video for you. Starting off with the Glock 18, the only option we have here is the Moonrise in field tested condition, coming in at 96 cents. This is a great option for building a budget themed loadout as well, and it is a pattern based skin, so you can get the moon in different positions. Jumping over to the P2000, the first option we have here and the budget option is the Acid Etched in field tested condition, coming in at only 56 cents. Although there is a lot of other colors going throughout this weapon, the base of this skin is purple and it definitely fits into a purple themed loadout. The expensive option that we do have for the P2000 is the Wicked Sick in factory new condition, coming in at $15.78. I personally am a fan of the Acid Etched over this skin, however I'll leave it up to you to pick whichever you want. Moving over to the USPS, the budget option we have here is the Black Lotus in field tested condition, coming in at $2.35. Although the purple on this skin is very dull, it definitely will still fit into a purple theme loadout. Another budget option you can get for the USPS is the Alpine Camo in field tested condition, coming in at $2.56. The whole silencer is purple on this weapon, and you can also get a blue gem pattern on this skin. The third and final option that we do have for the USPS is the purple DD Pat in factory new condition, coming in at $23.87. I'm personally not a huge fan of this skin, however I'll leave it up to you to choose which of the three options you do like the best. Moving over to the P250, the budget option that we do have here is the Drought in field tested condition. You're going to want to pick up the souvenir option as it comes in at only 4 cents. It does have a tiny bit of purple going throughout the skin depending on the light in CS2, and this is the budget option that you do have. The expensive option that we do have for the P250 is the Vino Primo in factory new condition, coming in at $8.34. I'm personally liking this skin a lot more compared to the Drought, however it is your choice. Moving over to the Tech 9, the only option we do have here is the Sandstorm in field tested condition, coming in at 69 cents. This is also a pattern based skin, so you can get some skins with a lot more purple compared to the beige color. It will come at a bit higher of a cost, however look around on the Steam market and see if you can pick up any with more purple for market price. Taking a look at the first option for the 5.7, we're going to be picking up the Flame Test in minimal wear condition, coming in at only 17 cents. I definitely think this is one of the better budget options that you do have for a purple theme loadout. The other option that we do have for the 5.7 is another budget option. This is the Violent Daimyo in field tested condition, coming in at only 33 cents. Taking a look at the dual Berettas, the only option that we do have here is the Flora Carnivora in field tested condition, coming in at 60 cents. There isn't a ton of purple on this skin, however it is the most purple you can find for this weapon. Taking a look at the Desert Eagle, the budget option that we do have here is the Night Heist in field tested condition, coming in at $16.97. The expensive option that we do have for the Desert Eagle and one of the newest skins to CS2, we have the Deagle Starcade in field tested condition, coming in at $89.87. If you do have the budget for this skin, I would definitely recommend picking this one up. Moving over to the SMGs, starting it off with the PP Bison, we have the Space Cat in field tested condition, coming in at 41 cents. Taking a look at the P90, the first budget option that we do have here is the Wash Me in field tested condition, coming in at 36 cents. Once again, this is one of the newer skins to CS2. It does have a lot of purple, however it is very dull, so keep that in mind if you do pick this up. The other option that we do have for the P90, once again, is a budget option. We have the Neo Queen in battle scarred condition, coming in at 44 cents. The more battle scarred it is, the more purple it does look in CS2, so keep that in mind if you do like this skin. Moving over to the Mac 10, the first option we do have here is the Lightbox in field tested condition, coming in at only 14 cents. There isn't a ton of purple on this skin, however there is some small purple accents which I do definitely like. The expensive option that you do have for the Mac 10 is the Ultraviolet in factory new condition, coming in at $49.94. Jumping over to the UMP 45, the budget option that we do have here is the Moonrise in field tested condition, coming in at only 16 cents. Once again, this is a pattern based skin, so you can get the moon in different positions. There's also a few patterns that don't even have a moon on the skin. Also, in field tested condition, it is very scratched up, so keep that in mind and maybe get one in minimal wear for a bit more price. The other option that we do have for the UMP 45 is the crime scene in minimal wear condition, coming in at $108.13. There's a lot of other colors going on throughout this skin, so keep that in mind if you do like this weapon. Moving over to the MP9, the budget option that we do have is the goo in field tested condition, coming in at $1.03. It does have a tiny bit of blue-purple look to it, depending on the light in CS2. However, let me know in the comments if you think this would fit into a purple theme loadout. If not, you can also throw some purple stickers on this to make it look a bit more purple. The other option that we do have for the MP9 is the Mount Fuji in factory new condition, coming in at $17.93. Taking a look at the main primary weapons in CS2, starting it off with the AK-47, the budget option we do have here is the Baroque Purple in field tested condition, coming in at $9.26. It doesn't have a ton of purple through this skin, however depending on the light in CS2, it does have a tiny bit of purple glare to it, so I did include it in this video. The expensive option that we do have for the AK-47 is the Nightwish in factory new condition, coming in at $69.90. This is definitely the skin that I would pick up for a purple theme loadout if you do have a higher budget. Moving over to the M4A1S, the budget option that we do have here is the Night Terror in battle scarred condition, coming in at $2.07. Just like the P90 Neo Queen, in battle scarred condition it does become a lot more purple, so make sure to get it in battle scarred condition. The other option that we do have for the M4A1S is the Black Lotus in factory new condition, coming in at $30.46. This is a relatively new skin to CS2 as well, and this is definitely the one I would pick up if you do have a higher budget. Taking a look at the M4A4, the first budget option that we do have here is the Poly Soup in field tested condition, coming in at $9.52. This is from the new CS2 Armory. It does have a lot of purple throughout the skin, however they are different shades, so keep that in mind if you do like this weapon. My personal favorite skin for the M4A4 for a purple theme loadout is the Desolate Space in field tested condition, coming in at $9.73. The third and final option that we do have for the M4A4 for a purple theme loadout is the Dragon King in factory new condition, coming in at $39.46. Taking a look at the Galil AR, the budget option that we do have here is the Sandstorm in field tested condition, coming in at $1.71. Just like the Tech 9, this is a pattern based skin, so some patterns do have a lot more purple. Make sure to keep in mind in field tested condition it is very scratched up. Taking a look at the expensive option for the Galil AR, we have the Phoenix Blacklight in factory new condition, coming in at $97.33. This is personally one of my favorite purple skins in all of CS2. Moving over to the FAMAS, the budget option and only option that we do have for this video is the Rapid Eye Movement in field tested condition, coming in at $2.04. This is a very trippy looking skin, however it does fit into a purple theme loadout. Moving over to the AWP, the budget option that we do have here is the Exoskeleton in battle scarred condition, coming in at $5.45. In battle scarred condition, it does have a bit of a blue/purple look to it, so keep that in mind if you do want to pick this up and make sure to get it in battle scarred condition. Taking a look at the expensive option for the AWP, we're going to be picking up the Lightning Strike in factory new condition, coming in at $772.34. To help you guys out with your purple theme loadout, I'll be giving away 2 M4A4 Desolate Spaces in field tested condition when this video hits 250 likes. All you need to do to enter the giveaway, drop a like on the video, and comment down below your 3 favorite skins from this video. Also, make sure to stick around and watch some gloves and knives combos for the purple theme loadout. Taking a look at the first gloves and knives combo for a purple theme loadout, for the knife we have the Gut Knife Doppler, factory new condition in a phase 1 finish at $235, paired with the Imperial Plaid gloves, minimal wear condition at $746.18. You can also swap this knife out for any other items with the Doppler finish. However, phase 1 finish is definitely the most purple unless you're picking up the Sapphire for a lot more price. The second option that we do have for some gloves and knives combos for a purple theme loadout, we have the Ursus Ultraviolet minimal wear condition at $272, once again paired with the Imperial Plaid's minimal wear condition. Taking a look at the final gloves and knives combo for a purple theme loadout, we have the Karambit Freehand in factory new condition at $1,093, paired with the Pandora Pandora boxes in field testing condition, coming in at $6,275. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this purple themed loadout video, and hopefully you guys got some ideas for skins to pick up if you're on a budget or you want to pick up a few expensive skins for a purple themed loadout. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.